Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my own nails. I'm actually only going to be doing one hand on camera just to save some time. But I am going in with some full cover ballerina tips. They are the 3X length, so I do go in and cut the bottom well area just so that I don't have a gap in air and water get down in the nail after I'm wearing them. So I do cut the gap off, and then after you guys see me go in and add all the nails on with my KDS glue, I do go in and cut where the free edge of the nail is just slightly. I like long nails, but these nails are super long because they are full tip. They are meant to be put on at the cuticle area. So I do try to take them down a bit at the top. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to all the new subscribers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We have fun over here. Any questions that you guys ask me, I really do try to get to them. I appreciate all the love. So here, this is what they are looking like. Pretty good. So yeah, just going with the nail clipper. I am not clipping a lot off at all. I do go out of frame a bit here, but as you can see, it's just really the tip of the nails. So these are my graduation nails. If you guys don't know, I do graduate again from Temple University in a couple of days. So I'm able to have my long nails on. So I am excited. I have not been able to really just go all out and wear nails because, as we all know, in the professional world, these are like a no-no. So here I'm going in with I already went in with my dehydrator. I'm going in with Young Nails Protein Bond. I am double priming my nails. If you don't double prime, that's fine, but I like to double prime. I think it make the nails last longer. But then again, I will say a few times I forgot to prime altogether and my nails still last. But yeah, I'm going in with a Valentino's Prettiest Pink right now. I do love Valentino cover pink powders, but what I have been noticing is they do have smears of like a deeper hot pink in them if you don't carefully shake them. So these I did have sitting on my shelf, and I have been using them. So I don't know. Just make sure you're stirring your powders or shaking them up real good before you use them. Not just Valentino, any of your powders, just because the pigment sometimes will set. So you guys know I like to go in with really wet beads, especially on myself. I'm scared of the product locking up on me. So this is one of those times you have to trust the process. I know if you already consider yourself like a pro, you're probably watching this video and it's really cringy, but let me make my mistakes. Let me do my thing. It's really hard for me to angle my hand when I'm applying acrylic on myself. So I get the job done, but it is really hard. If you do nails, you know what I'm saying. You walk around with that one hand done. That's me. So I'm just going in and making sure my application is even and everywhere that I want it, trying to perfect that cuticle area. And making sure if I do get any spillage over into areas that don't belong, that I'm cleaning that up right away. You don't want that to sit down there. That will make filing a disaster. So I am using a Pana 14 brush for anyone that is wondering. I could probably go down to a 12 because this brush does hold a lot of liquid. So you want to make sure you're looking at your nail side wall to side wall, any different angle, just to make sure you don't have any dips and ridges in it. I like to do that, and that's what I did here. And as you can see, well, from whatever you can see, that thumb is pretty flush. I'm not going to have to do a lot of filing when the time comes. So moving on to the next nail. I know I look ashy, but I really did just spray my hands down with some alcohol. And we all know alcohol acts as a dehydrator, so I'm not ashy, it's the alcohol. So yeah, I am going in. This is a full, this is a full, Lord. This is a cover powder, so I don't have to cap this with clear. Now, if you wanted to go in and use a little bit of this product and then cap it with clear just to build the nail up in the apex area and stuff, you are more than welcome to do that. I just went in with the cover powder. I didn't feel the need to pull out my clear. At this point, I had no motivation on what I wanted to do with my nails. I know I did Valentino cover pink in my last nails with the pink French tip. So I wanted to do a little something different, but I did still want French tips. So as you guys know, we buy all these products. What I'm doing now that I have the time, especially now that I'm in school, and I have so many people that I can work on. I get clients from off the street as well as the students at the school. I wanted to pull out my products that I rarely get to use. So I do go in and pull out some different things. I can't wait to, edit all the videos that I've done and show you guys. But as promised, you guys are coming to school with me. How do you feel about learning a little bit of book work? Not necessarily me teaching to you guys, but bringing you to school, showing you the actual book work part of the school. Let me know. I'm more than happy to do that. We can get into some book work. It'll help me memorize some of the things that the student teacher is teaching me, as well as the head teacher. Yeah, let me know what you want to do. Like if you want to see and learn some things about some of the pictures that go along with like some of the diseases, the names of it, because it's a lot of stuff to retain in the time that I'm there. So it will help me and also give you guys an insight on some of the book stuff that I'm learning. So here, when I get towards this finger and then my pinky finger, I really get really shaky. It's hard for me to film, but you guys said you don't mind, you don't care, upload. So that's what we're doing here. These nails are really long. I do have both of my hands done now. When I went in with my other hand, I did cut them down a little bit shorter. So my right hand is shorter than my left hand, just so that I'm able to maneuver, because I am going to Aruba straight after graduation and I want to be able to function. They're not short, but they are shorter than this hand right here. So this is the application, pretty smooth, no filing yet. I am pretty pleased with the way it looks. So I'm going in now with a 5-in-1 bit. I'm trying to get away from the safety bits, just because, like I said, I have a bunch of stuff to use. I have all these wonderful drill bits that I have, and the only way I'm going to get really used to using them is by actually diving in and using them. I will say your pinky is your best friend when you're doing nails. It took me a while to realize that, even though I've heard that numerous times. You want to anchor your pinky, and, it'll help you, position yourself. It'll help you when you're applying different things, doing artwork, drilling on a nail, and I never really paid it any attention. I'm telling you, anchor your pinky. Once you anchor your pinky down, you can do a lot. Prior to this, I never used to really anchor my pinky prior to going to school, and my drill used to slip all around. You can get cut or anything. Anchor your pinky. So here I'm just going in. It's really easy to use this bit. Like I said, I really don't have a lot to take down. I do have my drill on this is the school drill actually. It is on like between a 7 and an 8, or it might just be at an 8. And now I'm going in with a medium grit sanding band on the drill, and just going in and sanding off whatever I need to sand off. So yeah, I think they look so good. They're nice in the thickness that I want them. Application is key here. You don't want to bulk on too much acrylic, because I didn't feel like filing all that off. So I did learn less is more. So here I do only file one nail. I'm showing you guys what I did. I just went in with an 80/80 grit file and filed the sides of my nail, filed the tip of it, and I am going in. This is my own private buffer, so if it looks a little rough, I'm going to use it all up. This buffer is only used on me. So I'm going in and filing it to my liking, and that's what it looks like. Again, going in with alcohol, drying myself out a little bit more, because why not? I'm just going in and cleaning up any debris that I may have on my nails with the lint-free wipe, because now we will be going in with polish. So here I'm going in with D&D French white tip color. I like this, but for some reason, most of my D&D powders have like little strings in them. I don't know what the heck it is. And they were like that when they were new. So I don't know what's going on with that. I struggle doing French tip. I want to learn another method. The easiest thing for me to do right now is to just go in and put the polish at the top of the nail, just like you guys saw me doing, and then clean it up with some acetone and a synthetic brush. That way I can go in and deepen my smile line and all of that jazz to my liking, the way I want. It is pretty hard. I have to look at it from different angles, and here I am curing it. I do go in and cure each finger one at a time. I don't know what the heck happened to the footage here, but you guys will see what I did on different nails. So here I went in and color blocked the nail up, and then now I'm just going in with Born Pretty top coat and sealing it in. And then of course, before I move on, because the thumb is tricky, I'm just going to go in and put that inside the lamp. I think I did my thumb first because I didn't know what design I was going for. So this here was just like me trying to figure things out. Of course, you don't want to flood your cuticle with the gel polish, so I encourage you to go in with a synthetic brush and also clean up your cuticle area before you put it in the lamp. So now you guys really get to see me do what exactly I did on my thumb. I just go in, and don't forget to polish the free edge part of your nail, just because from a different eye view, people will be able to see that it's not polished. So here I just go in, repeat that process, creating my own French tip. And I don't know how I get these the same. I mean, it's just eyeballing it. I think I do pretty good with making sure each nail when I do French tip is the same. So here I'm just going in, like I said, cleaning it up with some acetone, making sure I'm cleaning the sides. I can't talk now. And then I do go in and dry that for 60 seconds. I'm going in with watercolors, and I am just adding, I think, pink, blue, yellow, and purple. And this you can't mess up. You just go in, less is more. You don't need a lot. You can always add more on. I just go in with the acetone, not too wet of a synthetic brush, and start dabbing. The key to this is to dab and wipe, because you don't want to transfer dark colors over top of your light colors that you've already dabbed. So that's all I'm doing here. And I just do this a few times just to get it to my liking. Each nail is not going to look the same, and that's the beauty of it. You're going to have a different pattern of blotch colors on each nail. So after that is done, these do air dry, but I encourage you to wait at least like 30 seconds before you go in with your top coat. Or if you want, you can put it in a lamp for 30 seconds, but it's not needed to dry the watercolors. So cleaning up the cuticle, and I am going to pop that in a lamp to dry because I don't want to bump my nail or anything. So when I'm doing my own nail, I do it this way. If I'm doing a client's nail, I'll do one finger on one hand, have them put it in the lamp while I work on another finger from the other hand. That way we're not sitting there waiting. Again, this is repetitive, so I'm just going to talk about something else while you guys watch me do that. So I am going to be doing a Q&A. Hopefully it will be in my next video. The Q&A will be about the beauty school that I go to. So you don't have to be in Philadelphia to attend the school. People, you can be from New Jersey, you can be from Delaware, you can be anywhere in the tri-state area. You can be in Atlanta, Georgia, you can be in California, and you want to ask me questions. Please leave the questions down at the bottom of this video. I will do a Q&A answering all of the questions: the name of the school, the location, the phone number, how many hours, how much it costs, different programs that the school offer other than nail technician program. I will go over cost for those programs if you ask me what, if you're interested in being, what else do they have? A barber, a hairstylist, you want to do eyebrows, you want to do lash extensions, you want to get your license in any of that. Leave the comment down below. I will get all the information. I will answer all of those questions in my Q&A. It does not necessarily have to be questions about the school. You may have questions about how to get your license, how to transfer from one cosmetology school you're at to another one because you want to switch to the one that I'm at. Even if you're in a cosmetology school and they just offer a nail program, if you're dissatisfied with the nail program or whatever, it's too many hours and you want to switch, leave that down below. I will get all the information for you and make sure I have all the answers so that we have a nice video. So that's just about it. I've been getting a lot of questions. I want to make sure I'm answering all your questions. You guys know I like to be as helpful as possible. Sharing is caring. At this point, we're all in it to win it, and it is a joy for me to be able to help anyone, get licensed in their passion. You don't want to be stuck doing nails in one spot forever because you don't have a license. So, and there are different things with license that you still can't do. And we'll get all into that when the Q&A video come out. I'll explain to you some things that were like a shocker to me, like, oh, I still need to do X, Y, and Z after I'm licensed to go and do this. So I'll explain all of that in the video. I know I'm repeating myself at this point, but I encourage you to drop your questions down below so that I can answer them. So here, you guys already know this is repetitive. It is so hard for me to do the pinky. I get really frustrated doing my pinky. I don't have control over my hand when I'm doing my pinky. It's so weird. But yeah, for some reason, this pinky nail didn't give me a lot of trouble. I'm going in and making that French tip using a acrylic jar just to anchor my hand on, just because, like I said, my hand get extremely weak and I don't have control over it. So at this point, I can't even hold it in the air anymore. Cleaning it up, adding those watercolors. If you repeat this, you don't have to use the same watercolors that I'm using. The ones I'm using, I'm trying out. I eventually want to come out with some of my own. I do like these, but there are so many other colors that I have that I want to try. I like this because if you are not good at designs, you can finesse doing designs on your client without really knowing how to do designs. So I encourage people to do things like this. Still practice how to do lines, because child, I cannot do line work to save my life, but we'll get there. Here I'm just going in with some cuticle oil. Again, this is my own personal brush, so I can put it on my skin. This is what the nails are looking like, and this is what they look like outside. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Leave your questions down below. Bye.